What's up, ladies and non-ladies? It is Serial back again, and we're gonna do some Guild Wars tonight. Looks like we've got this war won pretty solidly already. We're actually ranked pretty high, so I don't know why this war was so easy for us. We might have just actually had everyone show up, which is a bit of an issue for us. So let's get into this. We could Groggo that first team. But I don't want to screw around with that Theo Orion. Oh, we have to fight these guys because the second round I've been doing, well, actually the team that's in there right now, that Theo Emma Copper is going to murder face that Khmun Theo Chasun team on the bottom. So we could Bulldozer, or I mean not Bulldozer, Tractor this top team, but the Woosa is gonna screw around with all my cool stunning stuff. We should win this one, but it might take a while. If it goes super slow, I will just fast forward through this first round. I think the first round is going to take me a while, but I really want to do the fight on the bottom round. I have been obsessed with this Delphoi Emma Copper team down on the bottom. I've been doing this with Delphoi Emma Theo for a while, and then I essentially got tired of every once in a while losing my Theo with the enemy team was faster than me, so I started doing it with the Copper, and I'm liking it quite a bit more. So we'll go ahead and get to see that. I'm using that thing all over the place now. Yeah, very little damage there. So our plan here is to just destroy these guys to death. We're not going to be, one-shotting anything. But my cookie, the Fire Anubis, is on double. I think he's on double destroy. Holy shit! Oh, because my Fire Anubis hasn't gone yet. So he went, but the bubble went out on the Fire Panda, which is not helping. So now I got that bubble out on the Detractor. I should be fine from here, I think. I can't imagine them doing any damage. Just their monkey is going fucking ape shit, but it shouldn't be ape shit enough. Yeah, we're gonna pick back up here. Just needed that Fire Anubis bubble on the Tractor. So now what I probably should do is start stunning that Woosa and try to keep the immunity off so I can keep the armor break up. I really don't know who to kill here. My Fire Anubis can do good damage to the monkey, and my Panda kind of, and no one really does good damage to that Woosa, so I don't want to kill the Woosa first, even though I probably should just kill that Woosa first, get the immunity off. Once the immunity falls off, I'm going to get so much armor break and stuns, everything's going to die pretty quick. But either way, whether I kill that Wind Monkey or the Woosa, this is definitely going to take like an hour and a half. So I'm going to speed this portion of the video up, and then I will dub over it and just kind of walk through what's happening. Alright guys, so FYI, this first round took me 9 minutes to whittle these guys down. In retrospect, I should have A, brought a stripper, or B, brought maybe just a completely different team, but I like the fact that this was pretty much a guaranteed win. I also should have really picked a Wind Monkey or a Woosa and just killed it, and it probably should have been the Woosa. I keep changing my mind, going back and forth, deciding who to kill, and that's just prolonging things here. The nice little bit here is with the new patch that just launched, I actually have a Fire Stripper now. We got the strip on the Fire Mermaid's auto attack, so I could... How would I do that? If I drop the Panda, I lose my armor break, and if I drop the cookie, I lose my bubble. I do not like either of those options. I think I'll probably just have to go about this team a different way when I'm recording. I like this kind of a setup right here during the day because I can just push auto and let it do its thing. By the way, I do my first Guild War of the day while I'm at work, so I can't record that one, and then I do my second Guild War of the day while I'm at home. So you guys are pretty much always watching my second Guild War of the day, unless I happen to record it on a Saturday. That's about the only time I ever get to record my first Guild War. So we see that monkey fall down, and that doesn't really speed things up at this point because the monkey wasn't doing anything, which is why I should have killed the Woosa first, because once the Woosa dies, everything explodes. Alright, so here's the fight I wanted you guys to see. My team has full will, so the Theo just procced twice there, didn't really do anything too scary. I'm going to full heal through that whole mess with my Emma, get a defense buff up, so I've got multiple turns of protection here. So that Theomars, you'll notice, didn't get reset right there, which if I had a Theo instead of the copper would be very bad news, because with a Theo there, you need to kill their Theo quick, otherwise shit can hit the fan. In this case, it's not going to be that big of a deal because their Theo is not killing anyone on this team with my selection of immunity, heals, and defense buff. So I'll go ahead and kill this Chasun, and I'll just wait until my next reset and my next copper slam and kill that Theomars. I wouldn't say it's impossible, but I'm not afraid of that Theomars killing me at all. So we'll go ahead and just kind of bide our time. We'll keep that immunity up. Whoa, my computer is exploding. We'll keep that immunity up so that we don't have to worry about getting armor broken, and we'll just try to keep glancing, slow, and stun on the Theomars as much as possible to keep everything nice and safe. So right here where the Delphoi immunity falls off is the only like potential for disaster, and it's so much of a smaller potential disaster window than when I bring Theomars in place of the copper. Loving this team. This is relatively new for me, maybe a week or so, but I've been spamming the shit out of this. I've been hunting Theomarses, and normally I avoid Theomarses like the plague. So let's get this reset. Yeah, we reset the Theomars, and we're going to overkill him for like 20 billion right now. He's probably got like 10,000 life, and we just hit him for 47,000. But we don't care. We wanted him dead for sure, and then we're going to wait 3 more turns and probably glance this cookie like 15 times, but eventually we will get a copper nuke off on the Fire Anubis, which by the way is who I'm calling Cookie. It's a nickname from one of the members in my guild, kind of an inside thing. It's almost not even worth putting the armor break or trying to put the armor break up on the Cookie, because I'm not going to likely kill it with just regular damage, but all it takes is one crit, and just like you saw, the Cookie dies. Very, very, very safe team. We can use that same team against this first round and demolish it. The only problem is that generally I would use an Emma Copper Bulldozer on this bottom team, which is a guaranteed automatic win, but I'm stealing my Emma and my Dozer, or my Emma and my Copper, for the first round, which is a much harder team. So we're going to use the Emma and Copper in the first round, and we're going to figure something out on the bottom. I think we can just kind of stack it with fire and then the tractor that can't be armor broken and just bruiser our way through. Yeah, my Racuni can, in theory, probably solo this team. Maybe not solo it, because the Galleon will kick its ass. What if I just bring my... Yeah, what if I bring my Cookie? I don't see them doing anything. Unless that Amir gets lucky and crits the shit out of me. We're either going to take Racuni or the Fire Anubis. And... let's think. Maybe we should just do an entirely different team. I really want to Emma Copper Bulldozer this second round because it's a guaranteed win. I should have a replacement for that. If I put will runes, and the reason I can't use my basalt is because my basalt doesn't have will runes. If I put will runes on my basalt, I could basalt Bulldozer Groggo this and be super safe. I might do that. I have my basalt rune for TOA, but I think I could squeeze. And so she's got revenge on her because the revenge procs off of a taunt, reapplying the taunt, are amazing. But we're probably going to abandon those revenge runes and get some will runes on, because now that I'm using this Delphoi Emma Copper a lot, boom! Fuck you, Theo. I find myself wanting 2 Emmas, and I can't bring 2 Emmas, so I'm going to go ahead and make a Basalt on Will. Now you see this one worked out perfectly. The Delphoi got the reset off first turn, so the Copper eats the Theomars before my will runes fall off anyone, and there's almost 0 chance of losing in that scenario. Even when it doesn't go wrong in the other one, there's relatively low risk, but I love how safe this is. In addition to safe, it is fun. I love copper smashing stuff. I love nuking stuff in general, but most of the kind of nuke things that I want to do aren't safe enough for my desires. So I end up sticking to these defense-based, armor ignore, super tanky, safe monsters, and I love this shit. I'm probably going to be building another one. I've got myself another set of defense crit damage defense runes prepared, so I'm probably going to be building either a driller, which is a light Frankenstein, or a silver, which is a light living armor. I'm probably on rune removal day. I'll get them both to the same level. I think one's 4-star now and one's 5-star now, and I'll put the same set of runes on them and then see how they do compared to each other. The driller is going to have a much better auto attack stun, and I think he's going to do more damage on his 3rd. The main advantage of the silver is that the silver brings his own armor break on his skill 2. So we'll also be playing around with rune comps, or Guild War comps, and see which one fits better. Alright, so I need to stun that Galleon before he armor breaks everything, which is nice. And then, oh, fucking violent runes. Ruining my super fun here. So, hopefully that'll kill the Amir. Ooh, tanky Amir. Oh, tanky Amir is going to be very bad for me. Oh, okay, cool. So, I thought I was going to lose Tractor right there. Oh my god, I'm going to lose Bulldozer. Oh no. So, yeah, I'm really feeling that Basalt on Will Runes right now, because that would be a super safe 100% win juice team, and this is not working at all like I thought. My Groggo might be able to carry me through this, especially if Tractor keeps stunning that Galleon. I think we're still in this, but oh, I really could have used some crowd control there. I think we're still in this, but this is a disaster compared to what Emmer, Copper, and Bulldozer would have done to this team. Oh, but do take note of how bitchin' that Tractor is. He is stunning the shit out of that Galleon. Alright, so we're in business here. This should kill the Galleon. Yeah. And then you gonna die, Bernard. I had my Groggo on Violent Runes for a little bit. I took him off because I use him so much with Fire Panda and Fire Anubis that he just doesn't need the Vampire. Although in this particular comp, it would have been nice to have some Vampire on there. But the big takeaway from there is that that doesn't work. So screw that. I happened to win, but that was not at all how you want to fight stuff. So I'm going to be getting my Basalt ready, and then we can Basalt Copper Bulldozer stuff. Oh, and now this is very painful to have a dead Tractor, because Tractor would shit on this top team. Tractor is perfect to fight this round 1. I could put Tractor, and I would probably use Fire Anubis and Fire Panda, but Tractor and any 2 fire things will demolish that top team. Unfortunately, I don't have a Tractor anymore. I also don't necessarily like these other 2 comps. So we might do that same team, or that same guy we're talking about, and we could use Groggo instead of Tractor. It's not going to be as gloriously entertaining, but it should work just as well. So the first round should be an easy win, and the second round, I think we can Delphoi Ammo Copper that. I think we can, because all we got to do is kill that Theomars, and then we win. We're not worried about the Racuni or the Bernard doing anything productive once the Theo dies. So this one's a little bit scarier in the opener, just in case they've got the speed set up that the Theomars is going to go twice, but almost guaranteed their Bernard's going to go first, and then the Racuni will resurge the Bernard, so the Bernard will end up going twice. And then there'll be no armor break, and I'm not worried about that Theomars killing me. So we do definitely want to get a first turn reset on that Theomars. If the Theomars resists our reset first turn, it might be problematic, but Delphoi is pretty damn good at resetting the Theomars, and I'm not too worried about that. Get him! Oh yeah, Groggo, you're such a sexy bitch. And you are too. I love this team. I think I can kill him with my auto attack. Nice. A little risky there. I probably should have just used my third on the Panda and made sure that he died, but I wanted to be able to save that to help kill this Wind Monkey, which is going to be our next kill target. So we'll keep ourselves nice and topped off here. I kind of got trigger happy without thinking and used my cookie nuke there. I probably should have saved it for after the armor break went out on the monkey, but this fight was won before I pushed the go button. This fight was won, so it matters less. So we will get our defense buff up on our Groggo. We're going to hold the nuke here. I want an armor break on that Racon, and I want to two-shot him. I would like to kill him in one turn with Cookie and Groggo. Or I could hit him 64 times in a row before I get an armor break. Although, having the heal block up and eating a Ritesh heal is also extremely, extremely satisfying, so we'll take it. So as expected, their Bernard goes twice, which doesn't do them any good. I get the defense buff up and go for the reset, which I got, and then Copper kills you. Thank you. Please give me my Guild Wars points. I would appreciate that. Here, we're going to kill the Bernard second, just because we don't have to worry about the Copper glancing him. And we're pretty much going to get the Bernard down on our next Copper Slam in 3 turns, and then we're gonna have to do the same thing for the Racuni. I don't see us killing the Racuni outside of a Copper Slam, so we're gonna wait 3 turns after Bernard's dead and hopefully get a crit. If we glance, we'll wait 3 more turns. Not a big deal. I'm willing to, wait 3 more turns if need be, in exchange for an extremely ridiculously safe Theo counter. Cannot express how in love with this setup I am. And we should be coming up on our Bernard killing Copper Slam, hopefully right now, or did I screw up the buffs? No, yeah, right now. So you shall die, and then 3 more turns, and Racuni will die. I think resetting the Racuni is, resetting the Racuni still has value. It doesn't really matter. Holy shit, this Racuni is going off, which doesn't matter, but it would be a lot shittier if the Racuni decided to take 600 turns in the beginning of the fight. It would be really crazy if the Racuni cast Rabbit's Agility twice in the same turn. I wonder if he could have gotten the Bernard and the Theomars to go twice in the first turn. Don't think it would have changed anything, and the chance of him getting that off would be super, super low. Die! So, a glance for 12k. This Racuni is very squishy. Why is this Racuni so squishy? I guess just to make him super fast and to fit the 14 sets of Violent that he apparently has equipped. I think that's the first turn he's taken where he hasn't Violent procced. And speaking of, one of those was the Rabbit's Agility. So he's actually not Violent proccing as much as it seems like it is. He's Violent proccing also, but he's spamming Rabbit's Agility on himself. Right there, that was 3 turns, but one of them was a Rabbit's Agility proc. Oh my god, that was not a Rabbit's Agility. He's on revenge too, so he's violent revenge. And there's 9 more turns. Please kill him. So that did not crit, but it was enough to kill him because he was low and squishy. Alright, I think we're going to take a look at the runes that we used on these guys, because it's been a little while since I've made an arena video. We're just got to grab us some 2-star gray monsters here. But we'll go check out our runes, and you can see what I'm working with in case you want to try to replicate all this stuff. Now, I have the double will on my Emma and my Delphoi, specifically to use them together in Guild Wars with a slow teammate. I really like the idea that I can hold the Delphoi immunity until her second cast, which will allow me to reset on the first turn and still have the immunity up. That started with just Emma for my Emma Copper Bulldozer team, and then once I started using Emma with Delphoi and I realized my Delphoi immunity fell off but my Emma kept hers, it enticed me to do it on my Delphoi as well. So I lose the violent runes that most of you guys probably run on them, which does suck, but it's so much dependability. I love it. It's great. I would recommend trying it. I think you'll like it. And then my bruisers, at least the Fire Anubis and the Bulldozer, I like to have 36 sets of Destroy runes and 36 sets of Revenge runes if I could fit them all. Unfortunately, we're limited to 3, so we mix those up kind of however the runes end up. Alright guys, that's about it for this one. Thank you very much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed yourselves. Let me know what you thought in the comments, and if you did enjoy yourself, please take the time to like, comment, and subscribe. Thanks again, and I will see you guys next time.